In today's video, we're going to talk about what choice should you make if you get a really high ball somewhere in the middle of the court or maybe even at the baseline, and how should you hit it. Should you hit the ball as a forehand or backhand, or should you hit it as an overhead? Now, you have to understand, if you hit it as an overhead, you'll be able to produce a harder shot. Now, why do many times coaches and people say, oh, no, don't hit it as an overhead, hit it as a ground stroke, as a regular shot. So then what happens is this, the ball is really high, then people wait for it to go down, and then they hit it. Once you let the ball go down, now what is happening? You're hitting it from underneath again. You're hitting it from underneath up, and it's just a regular shot. Sometimes some players are good enough and they can still hit the ball in a higher contact point and hit it down. In that case, yes, maybe they can still hit a really decent approach shot that can allow them to stay in the offense. But if you hit the ball as an overhead with this type of motion, that means that certainly you're going to hit down on the ball. And like that, you can hit way harder. The reason why you probably miss more of those in comparison to your regular ground strokes that you hit on the side of your body is because you just don't practice to hit them often enough. That's why you don't feel comfortable, and that's why when you get that really high ball, you're waiting for the ball to drop down so that you can hit it. It especially affects your game if the lob is really high, really deep, it lands somewhere around the baseline, and then coming to the fence, it is still very, very high. In that case, you can't reach it. You can't play it as a regular shot. That's why it is really important to learn and to be able to hit that shot as an overhead. Whenever you're behind the baseline, just hit it thinking as if you're hitting a serve. Just try to clear the net and don't be scared to hit the ball out, because normally, what I mean outside of the service box, because normally when we serve, we always try to aim inside of the service box. Here you have the space all the way to the baseline, so you don't have to be as careful. You can hit the ball way harder and it will still stay in if you slightly didn't close your racket or something happened, but you can hit that ball much, much harder. Also, if you're not a very experienced player and you have trouble with grips and pronations and it's hard for you to hit shots like this, then it's okay. You can hold a frying pan grip, like a forehand grip, and still, if the ball is really, really high, all you have to do is make sure that you can get on top of the ball, that you can close your racket so that the ball goes down. You just have to try to avoid hitting it like this. That way, obviously, the ball will go far out. So I recommend when you're playing around, if you're a recreational player, whenever you get a high ball, try to hit it as an overhead. Try to hit it hard and try to win the point. Don't let your opponent get away with their defensive lobs and get you back to neutral. By implementing this shot in your game, you will definitely be a more aggressive player and probably win more points with winners. One more thing to consider is that whenever you hit the ball as an overhead, you actually hit the ball earlier. Now, notice the difference. Here, the ball is high, bounce, I hit it. Now, I'm gonna hit it on my side. The ball is high, bounce, wait, and then I hit it. Yes, I didn't hit it hard enough, but the point is that when do I hit it? I wait much longer, which gives your opponent more time to recover, to get in position. If they were off the court, now they're back on the court again, and it puts you under more pressure. It forces you to play a better shot in order to finish it off. So anyway, try it out and let me know in the comments how did it go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.